for the dramatics, okay? Relax. It's for the dramatics, okay? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam. If you like the vibe during this video, then go ahead and check out my channel. See all the other videos that I made. Maybe resonate with me a little bit. Maybe just like hang out with a bad bitch. Like, it's really not that hard. It's really not that complicated. Anyways, today's Reddit story video is going to be reading stories about crazy moms. I'm so geeked to read these stories. I want to know what's the tea. Like, I want to know what the fuck is so crazy. You know what I mean? For today's alcohol, I'm gonna keep the tradition going, and I'm gonna keep doing a different alcohol every video. I think that was so catty of me to do. So I found this old white rum Bacardi bottle all the way on the back of my alcohol shelf. Funny story, my friends Janae and Malik came over when we asked if they could pick up some rum, and normally when someone says that, they mean dark rum, so they can like mix it with like Coke, Dr. Pepper, you know, like the mixed drinks. But he refused to listen to Janae, so he bought the white rum. And so if they ever see this video, I'm putting it to good use. So let's go ahead and take our first shot. I'm really excited because I want to know what this tastes like. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know what's tea. But yeah, guys, it feels like I haven't talked to you guys in so fucking long, and I missed you. Hey, so I missed you. Is that crazy to say? Is that crazy to say that I missed you? I'm catching feelings for you. Salute. Cheers with me. Cheers. I love you. That might taste more like isopropyl alcohol than the vodka did, which is even mind-boggling that I'm even saying that. I feel like my esophagus burning right now. Like, it's literally burning, going down my esophagus right now. That's wonderful news. Also, guys, I did move my light boxes, so if the lighting looks a little bit different, then that's why. But lately I've been feeling like my lighting hasn't been hitting, so I had to like adjust it somehow. Also, I'm wearing the romper for my Shein videos. So if you want to go check out the Shein video, go check out the Shein video. Hey. Okay, so before we get into this video that I'm so excited about, I want to show you some new makeup that I got. Up first is going to be this NYX Buttermelt Blush. It says My Butt a Half. It's in the shade Cool Pink. I'm so excited. Look how pretty. If I can get it open. Look at this blush. Are you fucking kidding me, bitch? That has to be the most beautiful. Also, it was the only blush that they had, so I had to get that one, but it's okay because I absolutely love it. Okay, next up, since I love my Fit Me foundation so much, I decided to pick up a Fit Me concealer. This is in the shade Ivory 005. Super excited. It looks like exactly my skin tone, so we should have some good progress with that. Next up, I saw this TikTok and it said that white girls don't look good with brown lip liner. So it made me think I don't have any other lip liner besides brown because I love a good brown lip. So I decided to pick up what is going on with my finger right now? So the two lip liners that I ended up picking up one is from Wet n Wild. It is in the shade Plum Berry 715. Look how gigantic this lip. Yes, exactly. This is more like a mauve. You know, I heard white girls look good with mauve, so I'm just trying to find my shade. I know I probably shouldn't listen to advice on the internet, but I do. I'm a sheep. I follow. I want to fit in. Also, this smells like a pencil that I would write with in school, and it's bringing back so many school memories, which is not good. So let's just like go ahead and just like block all those memories out. Okay, so the second one I got is a NYX lip pencil. This is in the shade Nude Pink. I feel like this was the closest to my actual lip color. It's very, very light, which I like. So maybe I could get away with like overlining a little bit just to make my lips look a little bit more plumper than they are, because sadly I do have white people lips. So yeah. Okay, next two I got are lip products. This is the NYX Butter Gloss. It is in the shade Fortune Cookie. This shade is absolutely beautiful. I thought this was a lip cream at first. So I guess my stupid ass just didn't read the word gloss on it, which is fine. We'll make do with what we have. We'll make do with what we have. And then the second thing I got was this NYX Magic Maker. It's in the shade, I think this is the name of Magic Maker. It comes with a colored gloss and a clear gloss. So I just got this because I do like a good gloss moment. And then I picked up some falsies because if you don't remember from my last Reddit video, I said that my cat ate my falsies. So yeah. So obviously I had to pick that one because my look the last time wasn't giving. I really need to do a deorganization video for my makeup. So let me guys know. I'm already feeling that shot. Oh my fucking god. This video is gonna go so chaotic because I've purposely been making myself not drink every single night so I can really feel these shots, and I'm already feeling the first one and I haven't even gotten to the purpose of the video. Full warning, okay? My microphone is at 20%, so it might die before this video is over, and I just want to go ahead and apologize in advance because the audio is definitely going to change. With that being said, let's get into our stories. I'm super excited to read these stories. This is under Ask Reddit. And basically the headline is, what's your best crazy parent story? So the first one that I found is by the Tylenol 14 years ago. So this was long time ago. Also, the reason why I'm not putting my primer on right now is because I just finished my skincare, so I'm allowing all my skincare to really, you know. This story is by the Tylenol 14 years ago. My mom and I had decided to vacation to Las Vegas one summer, about my 7th grade year, just to have a look at the sights and take a load off. After a long day of walking the strip, which is disgusting by the way, I don't recommend, my mom decided she wanted to go to a bar and I could just go back to the hotel room and relax. About 4 hours later, my mom burst into the room drunk out of her mind and screamed at me, "Who the fuck are you? You aren't Pablo. I want Pablo." So is your name Pablo? Or like the guy she was seeing? Leaving for roughly another 20 minutes, she returns with 5 hookers and a Mexican-looking fellow. Okay. And a Mexican-looking fellow who I had thought to be Pablo. Turns out my mom used to be a hooker in Las Vegas when she was a teenager and thought she could hit her pimp back up for old times. This turned out to be a very bad idea because of the terms she left on. I guess she owed him only like $100, and Pablo decided to scare my mom, me sitting in a dark corner scared for my life, by threatening one of the hookers he had brought with him. After my mom sobbing and relentless pleas for him to stop and think about what he's doing, Pablo decides to unveil a machete. The whereabouts which he whipped it out from are beyond me, and starts slicing her up right there in front of us. You witnessed a murder. You witnessed a murder. Hold on. I need to take that in. So you're telling me that you were sitting in the corner of a room while a guy hacked a girl with a machete? Um, 911? Hey, 911? Also, does 911 have that option where you can just like call them and just like not talk to them so nobody thinks anything is suspicious? Or do you have to respond to their questions? Because like, what if you're in like a kidnap scenario and the guy is like in your house and you're hiding in the closet and you don't want to make a peep to let the operator know? I feel like there has to be something that the operator, if you don't start talking to them, then they immediately just track your location. They track your location. But I'm not a 911 operator. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think one of my parents' friends is a 911 operator. So I might ask him. I want the tea. Only he doesn't stop there. He jumps on the bloody, mutilated carcass and starts it repeatedly, screaming over and over, "This will be you next, bitch. This will be you." While he was busy fucking the dead hooker who actually ever gets to say that in her lifetime, my mom grabs me and we run to our car where we proceeded. She's still drunk out of her mind, by the way, to drive about 400 miles back home. My mom used to be a hooker. Old pimp wants her to pay him back, so he kills another hooker to show her his power. We've never spoken about this again, and that was 5 years ago. You see, my thing is, if y'all wanted to get away, relax, do a little cute vacation, why would you go back to your old roots? You see what I'm saying? If you knew that you had that back in Las Vegas, why would you bring your... Yeah. Mother of the fucking year here, I guess. What the fuck? I genuinely cannot comprehend that. Watching someone get hacked to pieces in front of you. Literally hacked to pieces. Like, what? I really hope that this is satire because you witnessed a murder and you didn't do anything. You didn't like make like a police report before you left. Didn't give an anonymous tip to the police like, "Hey, you're gonna find a body in a hotel at the fucking Ritz-Carlton room 5. You didn't tell the police that? So now, wait, what do police call you? You're not the perpetrator. You're the witness to the crime. And and you didn't say anything. Anything. You didn't say anything. Okay, yeah, no, you just don't say anything. And so that hooker, I don't want to call her a hooker. That girl who was working for her money, you didn't, I mean, maybe they assumed that somebody else would report, who am I, Glorilla? Merge? Maybe they just assumed that somebody else would make the report, like a missing persons report, to the police. But it still baffles me that you as a mother with unclosed ties in Las Vegas, because of your past, hey, everybody has a past. I'm not judging your past, okay? A girl has to do what a girl has to do sometimes, okay? But the fact that you knew you left that in Las Vegas, and then you took your kid there for a vacation? Listen, I just want to tell you, Las Vegas is cool for probably about like first 24 hours, and then it's just hectic. I've only been to Las Vegas once, so maybe I'm just a fucking stick in the goddamn foot, and I don't know what I'm talking about. But I remember walking the strip, just dirty, just so many. It was like walking downtown LA. Just preferably not for me. But first of all, you can get drunk anywhere. New Mexico, Oregon, Washington. You had to go to Las Vegas. First of all, that poor guy or girl, they didn't really disclose what their gender was, neither do they have to. But I bet that the kid in the time, was so fucking scared. I wonder if they had like PTSD or something. I wonder how like the relationship with the mom is now. You know what I mean? What does your relationship with your mom look like? Cause I would probably be like, yo, yo, mom, what the fuck was that? See, now it's at 40. Okay. 9 minutes of filming gets you at least 30%. That's all you have to know about the DJI microphone. Okay. Okay, so I just finished my contour. I don't know if you can tell, but I added just a little bit of color to my face. So with that being said, let's take another shot and let's get into this next story. Like, what the fuck? What did you come here for then? I'm still already feeling the shot, but you know what? I'm gonna take another one for you. I'll take another one for you, babe. Just you. Just you alone. No one else. Just you. I love you. Thank you so much for watching this video. And I really hope that you're drinking with me too, so I don't feel alone. Please don't drop it over my camera or my iPad. Look how full this shot is. Salute. I would tap it, but it's gonna go everywhere. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I'm not even gonna lie, that was pretty fucking rough. You know what I really want? A pina colada. I want a pina colada so fucking bad. You know what's a really good memory that me and my sister share is that one time when my dad was watching us, 3 daughters, so he was stressed. And we were constantly nagging him, can you make us a pina colada? Can you make us a pina colada? Can you make us a pina colada? Finally, he folded under pressure. Period, as he should. And when he went to go make the pina colada, he forgot the wooden spoon in the blender. And he blended the wooden spoon in with the mixture of the pina colada. And I didn't want him to feel bad. So I drank it and was constantly pulling out wooden splinters from my mouth. It's such a wholesome memory, really, when I think about it, but I've always loved pina coladas. I love the taste of a pina colada. I love a good mixed drink. Oh my God. I just need to one point in my life be on the beach of Cabo or Cancun and just drink a pina colada. That's what I deserve. Okay, that's what I deserve. Anyways, let's get into this next story and then we're going to apply some cream blush and then we're going to get started on our eye look. I'm very, very excited. Okay, this is by Brighty Freet. Bright Efreet. This was also 14 years ago. I really wish I had like something sooner, but I don't know what I expected. I'd moved back in with my mom for the summer after my first year of college, purely because she was unemployed and had no way of paying her own rent. Oh, that's really sad. That's like really sad. It really makes me sad when parents or just like older people in general can't afford to live. You know what I mean? In fact, she'd followed me to college from our hometown because she had no work. My brother was there too. He and I worked our butts off all summer, splitting household costs for an apartment that was more expensive than it needed to be, but my mom wouldn't take anything less, and saving nothing of our own money. Wait a minute. So, your mom didn't have any money, and you and your brother were paying for her to not have a job, to not pay for anything. Yet, she couldn't settle less with an apartment that was cheaper. If my mom did that, I would do this and never talk to her again, because my mom's the kind of mom who would give an arm and a leg for somebody if they really, truly needed it. And my mom deserves the world, but if me and let's say my sister Marissa was working our asses off to pay for her to not work, to live in an apartment with us, and she said I can't live here because it doesn't have a view of the fucking skyline, yeah, you're getting disowned. So, can people just not be grateful for anything? The fact that your kids are putting their asses on the line, working overtime, working double shifts, and you have the audacity to say that this apartment won't do? Okay. That shows your character. It was hard for her to be dependent, and she got increasingly irrational, controlling, and verbally abusive as the months wore on. She was normally all those things, at least somewhat. So why are you helping her? I'm sorry, if you're verbally... Yeah, if you're talking shit to me, I'm leaving. Have fun living on the streets, bitch. Hey, go make friends with that guy John. He lives on the corner of Subway and 7-Eleven. Yeah, go make friends with him. Yeah. This is not me shaming homeless people, by the way. I'm just saying that bitch would be living on the streets because A, she's not working, and B, she has the audacity to complain about her living situation when I'm the one working for it? Okay. My last night staying there, we were moving out and cleaning up. Me to move in with friends, her and my brother to move back home. There was a nasty mosquito season that year, and we lived right by the river, so they were everywhere. My brother and I were killing as many as we could so we didn't get eaten alive, and my mom decided that killing mosquitoes was a man's job and forbade me from doing it. So, she's unappreciative, she got no money, and she's sexist? And she's an abuser? Well, not 30 minutes later, a huge one was buzzing around my face, so I did what any sane person would do and squashed it before it snacked on me. My mom saw and let loose on me about how killing mosquitoes was a man job and how I was purposely rebelling against her. She was nearly screaming by this point. I was used to this sort of thing, and I just tried to ignore it, telling myself I had one more night left until I would be free forever. You're a strong one. You are one of God's few who are chosen to live fucked up battles so you can see the other side. Because me, I would have left all her shit there. I would have left all my shit there because I got money. I can pay for shit again. I would have left all my shit there. And you know what? I would have thrown her ass in that mosquito-riled fucking river while I'm at it. It's just the fact that people have the audacity to have a sense of superiority. Yeah, the fact that people have the sense to be all this entitled person just because they're your parent. I don't have a crazy mom story. I really wish I did, but my mom is actually like that girl. And any crazy story that I can think of was just a result of me, to say the least. Ooh, this one is on her teachers. So, like, crazy parent stories, but, like, as a teacher. Oh my god, I'm so fucking excited. What is she gonna say? Okay, so this was by Haley Mary, 43, and this was 2 years ago. My second year of teaching, 15 years ago, 6th grade math. Oof. My mother-in-law, bless her heart, she had to work 6th grade. She had to do 6th grade math. And she came home every day, like, just like being like, I fucking hate the world right now. I had these crazy parents that were going through a messy divorce. You could feel the hate between them, but they came in together near the beginning of the year, and the dad introduces himself and says, I put people to sleep for a living. Put people to sleep for a living. So you're like an anesthesiologist, or... I'm guessing he's military. Only cringe fucking military guys would say that. I'm sitting there like, does he think I wouldn't know what an anesthesiologist was? Oh! So I was thinking he was like an operator, like somebody in the military who actually, like, you know. Okay. And then the mom spent most of the rest of the meeting going on and on about hating the textbook as if I'd chosen it or written it or something. There were several more small things through the year that didn't make sense. Like she sent a really angry email about me marking a homework wrong, but she knows it was right because a high math teacher helped him with it. But his score was in the grade book. It's 100, and I tried to explain that because that was a time when I used to check for completion. And then we went over the answer so everyone who did their homework got 100%. I still don't know if she was looking at the wrong thing or what, but she was mad. But the final straw was near the end of the year. I was on planning, but in a meeting, when my principal calls my cell phone, wanted to know if I was in my room. I told him where I was, and he said, "Good, stay there. We have a parent situation." And I never found out what she was mad about this time. But she apparently barreled in demanding to see me over something. The office had said no, but we didn't have the security doors back then to stop her. So she just marched down to my room. So they had to call our officer to escort her out, and she managed to slip and fall and then try to sue the school. It was bonkers. Thankfully, her craziness was well known through the system, so I was fully supported. Okay, that was really fucking weird. Okay, so this one is brother weirdo whoa, I'm fucking toasted. I'm fucking drunk right now. Brother weirdo / sister crazy stories. Okay, we like to see a tag team. What's going on? Speaking of the school one, this randomly just popped into my head, but I remember one time I was in 5th grade, and I think my dad finally came home from deployment. We were living in San Diego at the time, and I was in 5th grade. I don't know if I already said that or not. Oh my god, I'm so fucking drunk. But it was 5th grade, and it was like a parent-teacher conference, and me and my dad went in, and my teacher told me basically that I was literally below average in every single subject. Like, he was like, yeah, she's below average, like in math and English and science and everything. And I felt so bad. Like, it wasn't even the fact that I just like felt ashamed, but it was just like I felt so bad for my dad. Does that make sense? Like, I'm like, he finally came home from deployment, and he came home to know how much of a fucking dumb bitch his daughter was. And I literally remember walking out of the building going, "I'm so sorry," and I started bawling, and he was like, "It's okay, like, it's fine." Memories. I'm going back a lot of fucking memories. All of my memories are really short because it's how I remember them, and I really wish I could go into detail about like what the teacher said and like what my dad said and like what I said, but I just like realistically don't know, and that makes me really fucking sad. Since we're talking about 5th grade, there was this kid named Manny, and one day we were just like at, you know, those like table where it was just like 4 of you. I remember being in front of him, and I don't remember doing anything, but he stood up and he literally spit a loogie in my face because he was just so angry. And I don't even remember like what it was from, but I got up so fast to tell the teacher, and he got in trouble. And then he came up to me and he was like, "I'm so sorry, like, I'm so sorry, like, I'm so sorry." And I was like, bitch, literally fuck you. I really hope that this video is long. I really like long videos, and one day if I ever become big, which I highly fucking doubt because it takes forever for someone to, you know, get recognized, but if I do ever get big and I start doing small videos, you guys are going to be so thankful that I've had these long ass videos from the beginning. Okay, my last Reddit story was an hour long. Hour, not 47 minutes, hour. Okay, that's how much I love you guys. And I edited the whole fucking thing. I had to sit through like 4 hours of footage. I love this brush. If there's one brush that I can say that I actually fucking appreciate and I fucking love, it's this brush. This brush buffs out my concealer under my eyebrows so fucking smoothly and so good that it makes me want to actually insert this inside myself. I mean, I've never done it. Mom and Dad, listen, if you're watching this, because I know you are, it's for the dramatics, okay? Relax. It's for the dramatics, okay? I'm feeling good, ho. Hey, I'm feeling good, ho. Okay, so when you look at my romper, you see pink, orange, a little bit of purple, You see yellow. I'm thinking maybe a pinky look. 'Cause I'm happy up alone if you feel like you're home without a roof. Because I'm happy. 'Cause I love Pinky. He's so fucking funny. I can't watch it because then I will actually get absorbed into TikTok. And I don't want to do that. Okay, what pink do you think matches me right now? It's actually such a pretty fucking color. OMG. OMG, bitch. It is such a pretty color. It is such a pretty color. Oh my god. It is such a pretty color. Watch me look back on this footage and be like, bitch. Too crazy. Too crazy with the eyes. I don't care. It's like with pink, you know what I mean? Like pink, I easily just become like pink blind. I just want more pink. More pink, more pink, more pink, more pink. You guys can't see right now, but I'm literally like clenching my toes right now. Like I'm so scared. I really hope that my eye look doesn't turn out like the first video, because, well, actually I really like the eye look of the first video. You know what I mean? Like it was actually my first time doing an eye look in that video, which is really freaking crazy to even think about. And the more I keep doing these videos, the more I'm gonna get better at makeup. I can already fucking tell, bro. But yeah, I'm just like really excited to see where I go in this makeup journey. And I might not know how to do it, but I'm still gonna fucking try, okay? So this is the finished eye look. How do we think? I actually love it so fucking much. And I might add more color later, but it's the fact that I did this first try without trying to fix it per se. You know what I mean? And you know what I really want to fucking do? So I want to take one of these bitch ass little brushes, and I'm gonna grab the other only eyeshadow palette that I have. This is from She Glam, okay? This is the Live to Roam palette, okay? And there's this really fucking pretty glitter in here. This one that I love to fucking use. It's called Shining Horizon. I'm gonna put that literally. Are you actually fucking kidding me, bitch? A little some under the eyebrow. I also use this for highlighter. Like, wearing glitter, nobody can fucking tell me anything. And I will be back. And I will be putting that on my nose. And I will be putting that on my cheeks, because I look like a fucking mermaid right now. Okay, let's get into this next story, because I need another shot. Do you need another shot? Because I'm fucking feeling myself right now, and I need another shot, okay? Let's put out Bacardi. Cardi! I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Just a half a shot. Salute. Yummy. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so the gag is that I have these like wing eyeliner stamps that I've had for so fucking long. I have left and a right one. I don't remember. This is the right wing, and this is the left wing. Oh my god, my hand is covered in glitter. This is what the stamp looks like. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a tiny thing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's the actual eyeliner part. No mascara. Nothing. And all I need to do is I need to go in with the eyeliner tip and just connect it to my eye. That's all I need to do. This one is by The Great Fraud, 8 years ago. This is under Brother Weirdo / Sister Crazy Stories. By The Great Fraud, 8 years ago, 8 years ago, we had the crazy couple in our KH? What's the KH? I don't know. People need to start fucking elaborating. Who had a knack for finding and studying with more crazy people. In this case, they discovered their next door neighbors, an older lady and her adult son, were crazy and therefore perfect Bible study candidates. The mother and the son started attending meetings, but there was always something off with them. I couldn't put my finger on it. He was in his 30s, and you could tell he had been very sheltered. The mom was very protective of him. They were reclusive and cagey, and you couldn't hold a normal conversation with them. Even you could get past their glares to attempt it. It didn't help that the couple from our congregation was very protective of their studies. Like if you try to talk to them, they'd break their necks to get closer and hear what you're saying. I'm sorry, what was that? I'm sorry, what was that? I'm sorry, what was that? Like, that's how they break their necks? Or am I, like, actually fucking stupid? Probably a mixture of two. They wound up getting baptized. It was soon found out that they weren't just mother and son, but also lovers. I'm sorry, lovers? Lovers like lovers? Okay. Mother or son? Okay. Wound up getting DF'd. I don't know what that means. Wish you would elaborate, but, you know, I can't beggars can't be choosers, I guess. And they didn't go quietly. And since they lived next door to the crazy couple, they were sure to make it extra awkward every time they saw each other. What made it even better is that crazy couple had book study in their home, so all the people coming to book study got to be part of the ODFBS and his mom attempt to make things awkward. That one was kind of fucking whack, bro. But not the fact that they were lovers. That's actually fucking... First of all, look at this blush. Do you see that? First of all, the fact that they were lovers is already a red flag, okay? I'm really scared to put this to my face because I might not be able to take it back. The fact that they were lovers as mother and son really explains it all. Oh my god, look at this blush. This blush is fucking crazy. OMG. Oh my gosh, this blush is so intense. I love that. I look like a clown right now, but I promise you that in my eyes currently, I literally am better than fucking Beyonce right now. Actually, no. No, this is what I wanted with my blush that I had. What was it called? The Maybelline Cheeky didn't fucking do anything. This is what I mean when I say I want blush. I want blush. Like, brother creepy as fuck desperately wanted a wife, so went around the whole Kong trying to get one. He was a window washer, reg pioneer, and only worked the minimum number of hours so that he could still get benefits. He turned up at people's houses, bang on dinner time, saying he was passing. Sometimes with his laundry. I was about 17 at the time. He was 30s. Started calling my parents ma'am and dad. Oh, so they're British. Okay. They basically banned him from the house and touching me in really weird ways. Hair stroke, arm stroke, etc. He's your brother? He's your brother and he's touching you like that? Stopped when I yelled at him in the KH to never touch me again. I don't know what KH means. I wasn't even baptized, so don't know what he wanted. Fucking weirdo. What? What does being baptized have to do with the situation? He was a creep. I think you missed what he wanted, babe. I think you missed what he wanted. Brother disgustingly started to tap my mom's butt when she walked past. She got so upset and in the end told him he had to stop. A study said she was demonized. She's demonic. She always had bruises and looked like the Walking Dead. She said she'd say every meeting as she was leaving the house to go, she'd get thrown around the room, hence the bruises. Or just as she got near the meeting, she couldn't stop from shitting herself. What is happening? I don't know what you're talking about. What is happening? Did she get thrown around the room or did she shit herself? What is happening right now? Worst thing is, she'd still come to the meeting. Many a time on the book study at someone's house, the whole house would stink of shit and people would be gagging. I think the bruises were from her partner who was not happy she was studying and by the sounds of it was a bastard. Of course, everyone thought it was wonderful she still came with all that happening. What the fuck is going on? She was shitting herself? She had bruises? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Like, what is happening? I honestly, genuinely cannot tell you. What the fuck do you mean? Like, literally, what do you mean? I honestly don't even know what to say to that. I don't know what to say. I genuinely do not know what the fuck to say. That story was a whole bunch of nothing, and I didn't get anything from that story, and God bless your souls. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm really thrown off because he said that she was shitting herself. Or who cares at this point? They said the person who made the post said that she was shitting themselves. First of all, that was fucking crazy to say. Do we not respect anybody's privacy anymore? I genuinely don't know what the fuck to say to that. Like, I genuinely don't know what the fuck to say to that. Like, I'm sorry. But I just genuinely don't know what the fuck to say to that. I just genuinely don't know what the fuck to do right now. I don't know. I don't know what to do right now. I don't know, okay? Stop asking me. I don't know how to respond to this. I don't. Stop asking me. This story was so fucking confusing. I don't know. sad to be again.
The stories of my boomer mom. When I was a little kid, I had to grow up rather quickly because it didn't take long for me to realize my mother was just straight up insane. Oh, okay. Got a little bit of a hot case on us. She will just deny reality no matter the evidence or proof to the contrary you show her. I have always been very worried and anxious about the state of the world, and for good reason, as I'm sure a lot of others have. I used to try to discuss and have discussions with my family and get stuff off my chest to them. How it is becoming impossible to survive in today's economy. You get nothing for working now. The government and corporations are literally destroying our world and no one cares. There is microplastics in the air we breathe in, plastic in all of our bodies and animals too, etc. Okay, period. He's literally speaking on business. This was by strict_hunter7781 30 days ago. So this shit is tea, bitch. She would always just shrug or get annoyed that I was mentioning stuff like this and would just be like, that's not my problem. I used to explain things to her until I was blue in the face. I gave up years ago because there is no point. If she does not like something, she will simply deny it and say it isn't true. It can be right in front of her and she will look you dead in the face and say you're wrong. Oh, just pop my lash right off. Okay, that's crazy. So she would rather die than admit that she was like wrong kind of vibe or what? That's actually fucking awful. I'm so sorry you had to grow up with that. That sounds so awful to like live with. I can't even like imagine. The same woman, for example, when I was 11 or 12 years old, once dropped and shattered her handheld mirror in the bathroom while I was standing in a different room quietly looking out a window. She then proceeded to scream at me for breaking her mirror. Hey, so crazy bitch, hey, newsflash, I didn't fucking break your mirror, by the way. That makes me so sad to hear. And I really hope that he's like, I don't know, okay with it now, I guess. I don't know. I just know that he fucking hated his childhood. I was literally like, I'm in a whole different room doing nothing. How could I have make you break it? She looked genuinely confused that she couldn't find an answer to this, and then she got mad at me that she couldn't find a way to say that I did it. When I was really little, up until I was 10 or so, she would sometimes threaten to kill or torture stray kittens that were outside if I misbehaved, because she knew that would make me cry. She would scream at me and hit me in the face sometimes if she had a bad day at work, and then would threaten to call the cops if I dare hit her back. Okay, so this woman should literally rot and burn in hell? What the fuck? I remember overhearing a conversation between her and my grandmother, Dad's mom, about how one time they tried to take some of the stray kittens to the ASPCA. They put them in big plastic buckets and put the lid on. By the time they got to the shelter, they opened the buckets and the kittens were all dead from the heat and suffocation. Both of them laughed like this is a funny memory. When I was a teenager, I was very depressed and started smoking as a coping mechanism. When my mom found out, she was furious, not because it could harm my health or that I was going through a bad time. No, she was upset because what if someone she knew saw me smoking? She was more upset about her possibly being embarrassed about someone else seeing me smoke than what I was going through. Stuff like this happened all the time. I resent my father for this as well because anytime something would happen, he would always take my mom aside. He would never stand up to her about anything because I was just a kid and couldn't do much. So it was easier for him to just side with her so he didn't have to deal with her freaking out on him. Even if she was obviously being crazy, completely simped. He said something to her one time that I remember when I was maybe 7 or 8. When she was having one of her meltdowns, he said something like, he feels like you don't care and you're making him worse. She went absolutely ballistic and he never tried to contradict her again. Sometimes he would tell me stuff like, your mom takes everything you say literally, you just have to be careful around her. I would tell him we shouldn't have to walk on eggshells all the time because someone else is crazy. That was when I was maybe 13ish. She claims to remember none of this as if it ever brought up. I'm fucking drunk, I'm so sorry. She claims to remember none of this if it is ever brought up and flips out. If it is ever mentioned to my father, he gets super angry too and sometimes starts crying. That was a lot to unpack. I feel so bad that he had to go through that. What a fucking way to grow up? Question mark? She doesn't know how to be a mom. That makes me so sad to hear that you had to go through that. And I really, really hope that you are out of this house. I really don't know what to say to that. Like, I'm actually so fucking sad that you had to go through that. That sounds so fucking awful. Genuinely. And I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. That sounds actually fucking awful. That was just like constant abuse. Literally. I don't even know what to say to that. I'm actually speechless. Like, actually speechless. I look so pretty right now, though. And I'm so sorry to take this away from you, but I literally feel so fucking pretty right now, so. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the mauve lip that I was talking about. I don't know, I'm just like, I'm fucking sad right now. Okay, so I'm literally fucking gorgeous. She's super cute. I really hope that my camera doesn't die before I am done with this video. I'm literally almost done. Okay, I definitely overlined my lips a little bit too much. But that's only because when I did like this, it like completely just like covered my cupid's bow. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, before we leave, we have to top it off with some fucking blush. Like, literally, are you fucking kidding me right now? I don't care if I look like a clown. I feel fucking beautiful. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you so much. If you stuck all the way to the end to watch this video, I had so much filming this with you guys. And let me know what the craziest stories that you heard me talk about today was. I really thought that the one about the girl shitting herself was kind of crazy. Like, you really didn't need to have, oh, I'm so drunk. You really didn't need to put that piece of detail into the story. And plus, I was just confused on like what she was talking about half of the time. So I think that was the craziest story. But let me know what the craziest story that you guys heard today. Thank you so much if you stuck all the way to the end of this video to watch me do my makeup and hang out with me and read these crazy fucking Reddit stories. I love you more than words itself, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye.
Boy, I've been watching you